This video focuses on people, which is simply an overview of the options available. Whilst people are an important consideration, they should not be looked at in isolation when designing a comprehensive minibus specification. To get a complete picture, take a moment to look at the other videos in the series, and please don't hesitate to contact me with any questions. In order to keep it simple, we are going through a step-by-step process, and given the nature of the topic, it is logical to start with passengers as the prime consideration. Of course, you can approach this using any of the categories as a starting point, say with a favourite brand or a particular piece of equipment in mind. Please be aware that some choices have a major effect on all other areas of the minibus specification, sometimes with undesirable results. The questions we need to ask: who are the passengers? What is their level of mobility? What is the purpose of travelling? Are they taking anything with them? The answers to these questions give us an overview of the type of vehicle required and particular features that might need to be included. From this point, we need to establish passenger numbers including seated passengers, passengers travelling in wheelchairs, passengers boarding in wheelchairs and transferring to a seat. Finally, who will travel with the passengers? Driver, of course. But will you need an escort, a passenger assistant, or carers? For each seated passenger, we need to provide a seat. For each wheelchair, we need to provide an appropriate means of access and a space with suitable restraint for wheelchair and passenger. For each wheelchair occupant who transfers, we need access for the wheelchair and space to allow proximity to their seat to transfer easily. We then need the space to store and restrain the unoccupied wheelchair. The driver is a given. They are up front in the cab. But is driving their only job? Do they need to assist passengers on and off the vehicle? Do they need direct access from the driving position to the saloon? If so, we need to take that into account. If the service you provide dictates the need for carers or passenger assistance, they need to be included too. Carers may need to be accommodated in proximity to particular passengers, whilst an escort may be required to sit alongside the driver in a supporting role. Once you've answered these questions, you have the foundation for your new minibus. Number and type of passengers equals space and weight required. Once we know the space we need, we can look at a suitable base vehicle capable of providing that space and heavy enough to carry the load.